It is day 10 of the Quote of the Day series. So, today's quote is a very interesting quote. When a person can't find a deep sense of meaning, they distract themselves with pleasure. And boy, I have to say, there is a lot of distractions nowadays in this world, especially given the rise of the internet and the rise of social media. It's so rare to find someone that can actually sit down by themselves alone with their thoughts, no distractions, and be okay with it. Because a lot of times we tend to distract ourselves with using our phone, scrolling on social media, listening to music. There's just too much stimulation going on. And also, distraction is not only that, it's also vices, it's also drinking, it's also smoking, vaping, whatever, these are all distractions from what's actually going on. But anyway, that's not really what this quote is about. The reason why people are able to be focused all the time, and I'm not saying 24/7, but the reason why people are able to focus on a goal is because there's a reason why they're achieving that goal. If you don't have a reason to achieve a specific goal, or if your reason is not strong enough, then you're gonna fail, because when the hard times come, quote unquote, your why is not gonna be strong enough, and you're not gonna be able to push through those moments when it feels like you're not making any progress, or it feels like everything is going downhill. It's only the people that actually have a strong enough why, have a strong enough reason to continue working and to continue going despite not seeing any progress. Those are the ones that actually push through that and reap the benefits of everything that they're doing. You don't have a deep sense of meaning if you don't have a strong enough why as to why you're doing something, then when those hard times come, you will just distract yourself. Like the quote says, they distract themselves with pleasure, because it's much more easier and it's much more comfortable to just stop what you're doing, because you're going to ask yourself in those moments, why am I doing this in the first place? Why can't I just be doing this? That's much easier. That's much more comfortable, right? Why can't I just be scrolling on my phone instead of growing my business? Why can't I just be, laying on the bed, watching Netflix, laying on my couch, doing whatever, instead of training or going to the gym, or instead of working? It's so easy to fall into this trap of pleasure. It's this idea of instant gratification versus delayed gratification. And most people will choose instant gratification. If someone had to choose between getting their dream body and getting their dream life, living their dream life right away, versus having to go through like years and years and years, even decades of working so hard and not seeing and reaping the benefits or the results, and then getting everything that you want at the end of that, people would always choose the first option. That's just human nature. It's human nature for us to choose what is easier, what is more comfortable. And if you don't have a deep sense of meaning within you to actually pursue things that are difficult, then you won't pursue anything that's difficult. You're going to continue to distract yourself with pleasure, with these vices, with social media, all of this. All of these are distractions. You're going to continue to distract yourself until the pain of your current situation and you living the life that you're living is so painful that you don't want to live it anymore, that you can't bear to live it anymore. That's the only time that you're going to change. And the people that have this deep sense of meaning of, this is why I wake up every single day, this is why I do the work that seems boring right now, but I know it's going to yield fruits in the future. This is the reason why I'm alive. This is my purpose in life. If you have that conviction within yourself that this is the reason why I'm doing what I am doing, you will be able to operate from a much higher level than someone who is telling themselves every single day, why do I have to wake up? Why do I have to do this? Why am I even doing this in the first place? I don't even like what I'm doing. If you operate from a sense of, every single day, I'm grateful that I get to fulfill my purpose on this earth, that I get to serve other people, that I get to work on my goals, that I get to help other people around me and to bring them up alongside myself. If you're operating from that level, number one, you will live a much more fulfilled life than someone who is just quote unquote pushing themselves through life. Your deep sense of meaning may be completely different to another person's, but the point is, at the end of the day, you get to this level where you have that meaning in your life, And you will not look at work like work anymore. You will not feel like you have to wake up every single day, but you will feel like you get to wake up. Because you find so much fulfillment in the life that you're living, you don't need to distract yourself with pleasure because you're already happy. Do you get what I mean? That is really all that I have to say on this quote. That is day 10. And I'm gonna have fun editing this video. So I'll see you guys in the next one.